What's up, everybody? This is Dayton from Killinois Kennels coming back at you guys with another banger. For those of you that don't know, this past Sunday, we put up a litter of American Bully puppies for sale out of our boy here, Killinois Big Clout, and our girl, Killinois Medusa. Those puppies sold out that night. We did have a small hiccup with a couple of puppies, but once we posted that video letting everybody know that they became back available, they sold out really fast after that. I want to send a major shout out to everybody that was able to pick up a pup off of this litter, man. We got all the puppies shipped out, picked up. You know, majority of the pups are already in their new homes. They already got their ABKC peppers, their shot records, and everything. We do have a couple puppies still on board with the ground shipper. We had puppies going all over the United States off of this drop. We had pups going to Texas, Mississippi, Florida, out there in Philadelphia, and a few pups went out to Cali. We also had a pup head out to Missouri, man. Real good drop. I want to send a major shout out to everybody that was able to pick up a pup. I want to welcome them to the Killinois family. Make sure you guys stop what you're doing right now. Hit that like button. Welcome these guys to the Killinois family and let us know where you're tuned in from. In today's video, we're going to be introducing you to the next litter of American Bully puppies that we're going to have for sale on this channel. We're going to start off by showing you some footage of the parents. We're going to break down the pedigrees, and we're going to give you guys a sneak peek look at these pups. This is going to be another fire litter from the Killinois camp, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. The puppies you guys are looking at right now are from the previous drop we just had. We have them all numbered and all the prices. So for anybody that's interested in the prices of our American Bully puppies, this is about an average of what you can look at. We got good prices all the way around the board, and this next litter is gonna be no different. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If everything goes the way I planned, we'll be dropping this video early on Sunday. We'll let you guys go over it, and then we'll do a live later, kind of breaking things down and talk about it a little more. If you haven't seen the previous live we did on the YouTube channel, make sure you guys go there and peep it out. It was a good one. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming litters or the videos we drop. And after you get done watching this one, make sure you go to our channel and check out some of those other videos. We got over 450 different videos of nothing but great American Bully content. But that's enough for all that, man. Let's go ahead and get into the footage you guys all came here to see. That's right, everybody. The father of our next litter of American Bully puppies is none other than the new king of the yard over here at the Killinois camp. This is gonna be his second litter back to back. This is our boy, Killinois Kennels Big Clout, also known as Ronnie Coleman. We just introduced this boy to the channel about a month back, and the people have been going crazy. Not only that, my partners have been going crazy off of this boy as well. Whenever I keep a dog tucked away from you guys, I don't just keep it tucked away from you, I also hide it from my partners. I like to see that big reaction once they see the final product of a dog, and like I told you, once they seen this monster, everybody's been trying to lock him in. Hence, that's why we got two litters back to back. I've actually had to tell my partners to slow down, that not every single litter could be off a Big Clout, but you know, just like our previous litter, man, this breeding we got going on with him here today, he threw it down. We got another huge litter that we'll be showing you guys. We got 10 pups off of this litter, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. I want to send a major shout out to everybody who's locked Big Clout in for a stud fee. For anybody that's interested in using this boy, his stud fee is currently at $2,500. It should have gone up right now, but I have quite a few people asking me to hold off one more week. So for anybody that wants to lock him in at that $2,500 price range, get with us fast in a hurry, because this is going to be the last week at that price. Ever since we released this boy, we've been shipping out semen on him. We've had tons of people lock him in. This boy is bred like no other American Bully out, and this is gonna be a major key to taking our yard to a whole new level. For anybody that wants to do the same, get with us and we'll take care of you. Like I mentioned in the previous video, this boy's about 70% Razor's Edge. He's got that old school blood with a new school look. And I'm telling you, man, this boy is gonna be a game changer. Big Clout has some of the most exclusive blood out that you could only find here at the Killinois camp. So for those of you guys that are looking to lock him in as a stud, or you're looking to start a kennel and want to pick up one of his puppies, you guys are going to have something really special here. That's the thing about this boy. You're not going to be able to go get this everywhere. But now we're gonna go ahead and move on and break down his pedigree and also introduce you guys to another new addition to the Killinois camp. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and break down Big Clout's pedigree. What you're looking at is his father. This is ABKC Grand Champion and BRC Global Grand Champion, Odysseus. I want to send a major shout out to his owner, Jennifer Rodriguez, for the use of this boy, man. We put together something really nice with this breeding, and man, his son is going to live on his legacy and do his thing. Here's Odysseus winning Best in Show under me in Indiana, and here's a little better picture of Odysseus. None of this footage actually does this boy any justice. He is way more impressive in person. The video clips are just a couple clips I took while I was judging and seeing him at the dog shows, but that picture of him does him a lot more justice, like I said. This right here is gonna be Odysseus's father. This is Double L's Low-Key, a real badass Grand Champion Bistro son. Here's Bistro again on the far left, next to his father, Lock and Loaded in the middle, next to his father, Homie, which is a real nice son of Diego's Thing, one of the best producing Razor's Edge dogs ever. This right here is gonna be Bistro's mother. She come off of an infamous breeding with Pratt's Pit's Nemesis and this girl Black China. They also produced this badass boy Heartbreaker. This was a dog that was way ahead of his time. You know, he resembled an exotic kind of, but this was a pure Razor's Edge dog. And you know, this just shows you through selective breeding, you can get those traits. This was the type of dog that made a lot of breeders switch to exotics because they couldn't get these type of looks. Let me go back to this boy Pratt's Pit's Nemesis though. This is a dog we bred to a long time ago. We bred this monster to our girl Prodigy. Produced some really nice dogs like our boy Bolo, our boy Chaz, Illa, and many more. Big shout out to the homie Carlton Pratts for the use of this boy Nemesis. This was one of my personal favorites back in the day. And keep in mind, we bred to this dog almost 20 years ago. This right here is gonna be Low-Key's mother. This is Double L's Cleopatra, a real nice female. She comes off of this badass boy, Double L's Jackpot, owned by the homie Ty Lumley, ABKC judge. You know, big shout out to the homie Ty Lumley. This boy Jackpot comes off of this badass boy right here, Cashpot. One of my favorite Dax sons, comes from one of my favorite Dax breedings out of Gotti Line's Dax and Gotti Line's Diamond Girl. This is actually probably one of my favorite Gotti Line females. She comes out of this badass boy, Cali Kingpin's G2. This boy was a real nice bull and is in a lot of our pedigrees. This right here is gonna be Odysseus's mother. This is Fat Amy. She's about 50-50. She goes back to some real nice Gotti Line blood. She's got Dax in her pedigree. She goes back to this badass boy, phenom. She also's got Iron Cast's White Rhino in the pedigree. This is another famous dog from back in the day. She also got this boy Playboy, which is a real nice Blue Pride Easy Rider son. She's got all the American Bully legends behind her. Monster G, West Side's Monster, the notorious Juan Gotti. She's also got some really rare Razor's Edge blood with this boy Fiero's Kimbo. This was one of my favorite dogs back in the day. Him, his brother, and their mother was some really nice dogs. Also in the ped, they got UKC champion Razor's Edge Razzle Dazzle with this girl Armada, which is our boy Killinois Kennels Debo's littermate sister. All that's gonna tie in really good on Big Clout's mom's side of the pedigree. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. This girl is also loaded with tons of Razor's Edge Cairo. This is one of my personal favorite dogs, and this is a dog that would go on the Mount Rushmore for the American Bully. That's it for the breakdown on Big Clout's father's pedigree, Grand Champion Odysseus. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on and show you the mother and break down her pedigree as well. Make sure you guys stay tuned. This right here is gonna be Big Clout's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennel Sativa. The pics and videos of this girl does her no justice whatsoever, but I'm actually gonna get some new footage of this girl coming here really soon for her next breeding. We got something major going down with her. This right here is gonna be Sativa's father. This is our boy, Killinois Kennels World Domination, also known as Napoleon. Napoleon comes from generations and generations of our blood over here and is one of our main studs on the yard. This boy has been the face of our kennel for a very long time, and he's been doing his thing. Sativa is actually one of Napoleon's best daughters, you know, right along with our girl, Killinois' Duchess, and our girl, Killinois' Miss World Domination. Napoleon is up for stud to approve females only. For anybody that's interested, get with us and we'll take care of you. This right here is gonna be Napoleon's father. This is our boy, Killinois Kennels White folks. This boy is gonna go down as a legend. This boy outproduces himself with every single breeding and has been labeled top producer for a really long time. He comes out of our boy here, Killinois Kennels Primrose, another dog that was produced in-house here at the Killinois camp and has one of the most exclusive Razor's Edge pedigrees you'll ever find. This is one of the main reasons white folks produces as good as he does. This boy's pedigree is second to none. This right here is Primrose's father. This is our boy, Killinois Kennels Rocky, another dog that we produced here at the Killinois camp. And the reason why I keep mentioning that is because these are, when I say that about a dog, those are dogs that we actually produced here at our kennel. These ain't dogs that we've bought. These are dogs that we actually produced. Rocky here is one of our foundation studs, and this dog is one of the most underrated Razor's Edge dogs of all time. Rocky was way ahead of the game. He had a look that not too many dogs had at that time. This boy was produced over 15 years ago, and he could still hang with the dogs of today. Like I said, way ahead of his time. This right here is Rocky's father. This is Devil's Den's Viper, real badass Razor's Edge stud. He's the dog we bred to our foundation female, our girl, Killinois Kennels Envy, which she comes off of the infamous short shot and steel breeding, and that's what makes Rocky so special. We line bred on the steel blood with Viper and Envy, with that added short shot right up behind Envy being Envy's father. This right here is Primrose's mother, our girl, Killinois Kennels Prodigy, one of our foundation females on the yard over here at the Killinois camp, and she goes back to a real nice Razor's Edge pedigree as well. This right here is Prodigy's father. This is Master P Kennels Hennessy, a real badass Cairo son, and this is Prodigy's mother, Razor's Edge Paradise, which is a badass short shot daughter. Prodigy goes back to the same exact blood that created the Samurai Paco. The only difference is you had Hennessy to Paradise instead of Roe to Paradise.
Both breedings was a Cairo son bred to a short shot daughter, which was a real popular combination of Razor's Edge breedings back in the day. This right here is White Folks' mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Trinity, another dog that we produced here at the Killinois camp. She comes out of Razor's Edge Prime Time, as seen here, a real badass Smoky son, and our girl, Killinois Kennels Nuisance, one of our foundation females, which was a badass Dominator daughter. That was the breakdown on Napoleon's top half of his pedigree, but now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the bottom half. And this right here is Napoleon's mother, our girl, Killinois Kennels Trixie. She's another one of the many amazing females we have on the yard over here at the Killinois camp. Trixie is really heavy bred on the Low Jacks Remy Martin blood, a real badass Razor's Edge dog, another real famous dog in the American Bully world. This right here is gonna be our girl Hazel. She's gonna be Sativa's mother. Real nice female that I got from one of our brother kennels up there in Chicago, Outlaw Kennels. Big shout out to them. They hooked me up with Hazel. Whenever I knew I was gonna do this video, I was really looking forward to breaking down this part of the pedigree. I know most of you guys that watch our channel actually knows Napoleon's pedigree by heart, but this girl Hazel is really special to me. You know, she goes back to some really good blood of ours. She's heavy bred on our boy Debo, and for most of you know that boy Debo is super special to me. He's our foundation dog that we've had over here at the Killinois camp, and he's somebody that really put us on the map. On the top side of Hazel's pedigree, she goes back to this badass boy, the Samurai Paco, which, like I mentioned earlier in this video, goes back to the same exact blood as our girl Prodigy. This right here is going to be Paco's father. This is Razor's Edge Little Row. Real badass dog, world famous dog. Just like Gotti Lines Dax, this dog's got blood all over the world. And this right here is going to be Paco's mother. This is Razor's Edge Paradise. She come out of the infamous short shot and diamond breeding, and we got this blood really heavy in our yard over here at the Killinois camp. Another thing about Hazel's pedigree is this girl Georgia Belle right here. She comes off of Debo's littermate brother, Dominion Pitts Ozone, a real badass boy. Now on to my favorite part of this pedigree, which is the bottom side of Hazel's pedigree. She goes back to this boy, Outlaw Scrappy. He was one of Debo's best sons, and the homies up there at Outlaw Kennels in Chicago really did their thing with this boy. They helped us spread Debo's blood all over the world, and this girl is actually 2 times Scrappy. So with all that being said, on the bottom half of Sativa's pedigree, it makes her 3 times Daz and Madness, 2 times Scrappy, and 2 times Killinois Debo. And one thing I want to mention is when we're breaking down these pedigrees, a lot of these dogs you're gonna see come from 10, 15, even 20 years ago. So they're not gonna be quite as impressive as the dogs that we have currently or the dogs you see of today. But just know, without these dogs you see in these pedigrees, you wouldn't have any of these dogs out here today. And that's why we break down these pedigrees and show you guys these clips in these videos, because a lot of people tend to forget about those dogs that actually put us where we're at. But I want to publicly say RIP to my boy Debo. You know, without him, us at Killinois Kennels, we wouldn't be where we're at, and a lot of other kennels wouldn't be where they're at as well. And you know, that goes along with the American Bully. You know, that boy Debo put in some work out here in the Midwest, and his blood is all over the world, and we're doing our best to try to keep his blood alive.
And with this boy Big Clout, we got Debo in the pedigree heavy. We got Daz and Madness in the pedigree 4 times, and that's just on his side of the pedigree. The mother of the puppies that we're gonna be showing you guys today, she's line bred on the Debo blood as well, man. So like I told you in his introduction video, we're gonna be really locking in with this boy. We're gonna be bringing that Debo blood back to the forefront and locking in on this Killinois blood as a whole, man. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Now, allow me to introduce you guys to one of the newest females to come to you from the Killinois camp. We've kept this girl tucked away for some time. We have gave you guys a sneak little peek at this girl. This is one of my favorite upcoming females. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels, Sasha. With this breeding going on with Big Clout and Sasha, we are really locking in on that muscle. Just like Big Clout, this girl is ripped from head to tail. These two complement each other really well. This girl has a real nice, unique look. She's got that old school gaudy look all the way through her, man. You know, with Big Clout being predominantly Razor's Edge and this girl Sasha being predominantly gaudy line, we got a really nice mixture of the best of both worlds when it comes to the American Bully. This girl is put together all the way around the board. She carries really nice bone, real nice chest, just an overall total package American Bully like we shoot for off of every litter. You know, like I said, she's ripped up just like Big Clout, as you can see right there. And these puppies are already looking like miniature bodybuilders. For those of you that have been following us for a while, you may have seen a sneak peek of this girl. We just showed a little picture of her, and we've been patiently waiting to release this footage. Before we get any farther in the video, I want you guys to let us know in the comment section, which litter do you think this girl Sasha came from? For the most part, majority of our dogs are built like baby gorillas. You know what I mean? So it's not much of a difference, but with this breeding, we are really locking in on that muscle. Look at the shoulders and the neck on this girl right here. She is insane, and Big Clout matches it all the way around the board. And like I always say, we're always trying to move our yard forward over here at the Killinois camp at producing the ultimate American Bully. And with this breeding right here, we're just another step closer to that. It's not every day in the American Bullies that you see dogs with muscle like this. Yes, with exotics, you might see that a little bit more often, but with our dogs, we have zero exotic blood in any of our dogs. Our dogs are real true American Bullies, and when you're seeing them coming out looking like this, that means we are putting in that work and accomplishing everything that we're sought out to do. But that's enough for the footage of Sasha. Let us know what you think about her. Now we're gonna go ahead and break down her pedigree. That's right, everybody. This right here is gonna be Sasha's father. This is gonna be ABKC and BRC Global Grand Champion Riot Luciano. I want to send a huge shout out to Alex Fierro for the use of this boy. We bred him to one of our badass females. Make sure you guys stay tuned to find out who it was. And for those of you that know, let us know in the comment section.
This right here is going to be Riot's father. This is Furious Luciano. He's a real badass champion Lucky Luciano son, as you guys see here. You guys seen this boy on our channel, so I'm not going to go in too deep on his pedigree, but he's a real badass Dax son. On the bottom side of Furious Luciano's pedigree, he goes back to this badass boy Phenom here, another Dax son, and one of Dax's best producing sons as well. This boy threw it down. This right here is going to be Riot's mother. This is Pearl. She goes back to some real old school Gotti blood. On the top side of her pedigree, she goes back to this boy, Cali Kingpin's G2. This boy was a monster, real impressive Gotti line dog. She also goes back to this boy 925's Havoc. He was the litter mate brother to this badass boy Cash Pot right here. Another dog that's in the top side of her pedigree is the first king of extreme, this badass boy Cutthroat's Corrupt. This boy was a monster. I actually got some footage of this dog when he was 6 months old. I've seen him in several stages of his life, and I'm gonna be posting that video here really soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. On the bottom side of Pearl's pedigree, she goes back to this boy Legend here, a real badass Golden Boy son. This boy Golden Boy was a monster as well, man. I remember when that dog first hit the scene. This boy is also 2 times in Pearl's pedigree, a real badass Gotti line dog from back in the day, Legend. He goes back to this boy, Westside's Monster. He was one of the forefather dogs of the American Bully. This dog is behind a lot of pedigrees, and this is a dog that a lot of you might not know about. You know, I know a lot of you do, but there's probably a lot of people that don't, because you don't really see too many people talking about old school dogs like these. You know, a lot of these dogs you're seeing, these pedigrees, these are old dogs from the past. But one thing that separates us from a lot of other kennels out here is we've been there and we've seen them dogs in person with our own eyes. You know, 90% of the dogs you guys see on this channel, I've seen them with my own eyes, and a lot of them I got footage of.
This right here is going to be Sasha's mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels, Lauren London. She's another one of the many amazing females that we got on the yard over here at the Killinois camp. And her and Riot Luciano threw it down, as you can see with that girl, Sasha.
That's right, everybody. Lauren London is the littermate sister to our boy here, Killinois Kennels Ace of Spades. This is the only litter mate that I got footage of right now, but we will be showing you some of the other litter mates here really soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. This is Lauren London's father. He come off of a Midwest collaboration breeding we did with Folk King Styles Rocco Mania, as seen here. I want to send a huge shout out to Khan for the use of this boy Rocco. Rocco and Stella threw it down. Here's Rocco again, stacked up next to Stella's father, Champion Lucky Luciano. I thought that was some real good footage to add in here. Here's Rocco stacked up to Muscle Tone Bully's Mr. Bean. Stella was actually bred to both of these dogs. Mr. Bean was who Stella was bred to on her first time out. This right here is Rocco's father, Eminence Boss, and one of Dak's best producing sons. This right here is Boss's father, Gotti Lines Dax. RIP to Gotti Lines Dax and his creator, Ed Shepard. This right here is Rocco's mother, Lola, a real nice female, but now we're going to go ahead and move on to Laura London's mother's side of the pedigree. We're going to start off with her mother. This is our girl, Stella, one of the many amazing females that we have on the yard over here, and another female that just throws it down for our kennel. She's produced some of your guys' favorites on the yard, our boys Stacks, Ace of Spades, Cardi Bean, and many more. On the right, we got Stella's father, Champion Lucky Luciano, stacked up next to Muscle Tone Bully's Mr. Bean. Again, that's the first dog we bred Stella to, and he's the father of our boy Stacks, Cardi Bean, Tank. And wait till you guys see our girl Xena. We'll be posting up that video here really soon. This right here is Stella's mother. This is Kane Kennel Shaka Khan. She was really heavy bred on the Dax blood, as seen here. Again, RIP to Gotti Lines Dax.
Here is Sasha with the puppies at about a week and a half old. We got the rainbow of colors, man. We got some blues, some blue tries, some blacks, some fawns, some real nice pups. I got another sneak peek video that we'll be showing after this one, right before we show the puppies with all the ear crops and stuff. And I'll tell you what, man, this litter is amazing. Like I mentioned before in this video, the puppies are ripped from head to tail. They look like baby bodybuilders, and I can't wait for you guys to see the update. This footage right here doesn't really do these puppies a whole lot of justice. I actually took this footage just to show my girl the puppies, and I decided to go ahead and throw it in this video. But like I said, we got a real nice sneak peek video coming up of these puppies before they got the ears cropped, and that'll be the next video we post on the channel. After this video drops today on Sunday, we'll be going live talking about this breeding and stuff. Make sure you guys tap in, and if you haven't seen the previous live, make sure you guys go check that out. We got a whole new look. We'll be able to go over any topics you guys want. It's gonna be a really dope one, and you ain't gonna wanna miss out. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit that like button and let us know what you guys think of the pups. Well, that's it for the video, man. We hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and let's shoot for 1,000 likes off of this video. Also, make sure you guys leave a comment. If you don't know what to put, you know, just leave a fire emoji or whatever, man. Also, leave the words Killinois Kennels in the comment section. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go over to Instagram, follow us at Killinois_Kennels, and also follow us at TikTok at Killinois Kennels as well. We've been dropping a lot of never seen before footage on those platforms, stuff that you will not see on YouTube. We're about to get really active on there. I think we got about 13,000 followers on Instagram, and we're almost at 2K on TikTok. So make sure you guys get over there, follow us. Big shout out to everybody that rocks with us, man. Hits that like button, comments on these videos, shares the videos, tells your friends about the channel, man. We're on a road to 100K subscribers right now, and we're gonna do our best to try to make that by the new year. I know we haven't been really active on the channel, but all that is about to change, man. Make sure you guys rock with us, support those videos, and stay tuned because we got a lot of real big stuff coming up.